We are going to start off with a classic, Jose Cuervo 97. Now, I haven't ever taught this in my Houston class. I've taught this before out in West Texas. But it's a classic. I like to throw in classics. I like to throw in ones that, maybe we haven't done in a while. So if you ever have suggestions, please send them my way. The second dance will be My Baby Now. We did this as a first teach last week for myself. I know a lot of you probably knew it already as a jam favorite. I had never taught it. So we'll be doing a refresher on that this week. Then Whisper My Name, which is a brand new dance by Nancy Landsberg through Rob Fowler's choreography course. We did that for the first time last week. And then we are going to do a refresh on that. We are going to learn Catch, yay! This was supposed to be a jam primary dance, new as of the Crystal Boot Awards 2020. So we'll be learning that as a first teach this week, and we will review that next week. And then we are going to review Sucker, only because when I first planned this, I was trying to get everything ready for jam still. A bit on that in a minute. And the last time I had taught Sucker, the video, it was when I first started going virtual, the video quality was awful. So I thought I need to redo this video, so we'll do a walkthrough teach and review Sucker at the end of the class. But on the Texas Jamboree, so we got notice from Cheryl Rogers this week that the jam, unfortunately for 2020, is canceled. I don't think that there is a ton of surprise there. I think we were all hopeful that it would go on. However, I don't think it's a huge shocker that it ended up getting canceled with everything going on. However, I'm still holding out hope for Las Vegas in November. So we might try to switch gears a little bit and try to learn some dances that maybe, will be good for that. But we're almost to the end of going over all the dances that we would have for jam. I only had Catch, and I think Pull You Through, and Faithful Soul left to do. So we're going to make sure that we cover all of those for you guys. Okay? Other announcements. Michelle has gone back to in-person teaching, which is amazing. So thank you, Michelle. That was awesome. I tuned in. I shared your class on my page so that everybody could see the wonderful things that you're able to do. And then as far as Bel Air Rec Center goes, I got notice that they are considering reopening options. It will probably be mid-September. They're going to wait until schools have started, and basically the mayor of Bel Air is kind of in charge of that decision as well, but they're considering reopening in September. But however, it's just something that they're keeping an eye on. So it looks like for sure the month of August, for sure the month of September, I will have virtual, whether it's a combination of being there or not. And then we'll just see what happens in October. School doesn't start in person here in Harris County until mid-October. So I anticipate most things staying closed until about that time. What else? I think that's kind of it as far as announcements go. Being that the jam is canceled, if y'all have any requests, I am even more open to entertain those. You can send me a private message, write something on the page in the comments. Anything that y'all want to dance at all. It can be old dance that you miss from a long time ago, because a lot of those are new to me sometimes, or something more recent. Now, I do have all of our teaches get posted to YouTube after the class is over. I tend to do it by Wednesday night at some point. So if there's a dance that is on there, feel free to go back and watch any of those teaches too. I'm just here to help you guys. I want to keep dancing during this time and stay fresh on being an instructor and continue to grow and learn. But I want y'all to get to dance the dances that you want to. Yes, so Natasha, we will be doing Catch this week. maybe Faithful Soul next week. You know, I got to throw that in either next week or the week after. Hi, everybody coming in. I'm seeing you, Natasha, Sandy, Nancy, Gordon. Let's see who else is in here. Diane, Michelle, Rob, Tanya, Faye. So glad, Faye, that you got onto Facebook, found us. Okay, those are the only names that it'll show me right now. I do have my little TV up. Y'all, please let me know if the sound gets really choppy. It's probably Wi-Fi issues. If that's the case, I will shut the TV off, and that seemed to help the last time. But I like to try it again and keep it up so that I can see y'all's comments when I'm way back there. Okay, a little bit about the jam. So we know it's canceled. Cheryl's rolling over our registrations to next year, our t-shirts to next year. So we'll be all good to go. They're still going to be voting on another round of dances. So even though it's not going forward, we're still going to have a whole nother edition of dances, probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 to add to the jam primary list. So if any of those are of interest to us, we'll learn them. If they're not, then who cares, because we'll probably never do them again. But we'll see what that list brings. Another thing I want to add, though, is I thought, since we have this virtual platform, I'm going to make it happen. We are going to have a unofficial non-jam, not affiliated with Cheryl or anything. Now, if she wants in, great. But I feel like at the very least, on the weekend that jam would have happened, on that Saturday or Sunday, we'll see when everyone's available. At the very least, I'll come on Facebook Live. We'll play every song. There won't be any walkthroughs though, okay? Because just for time purposes and everything like that. But we'll come on. Maybe we'll have a Saturday session and a Sunday, or maybe a morning and an afternoon. But we'll divide it up into 2 sessions, play every song, and just dance them. So all this hard work wasn't for nothing, and we can just dance. Why not? But I'm going to look into other avenues. If we can do it on Zoom or ELD, there's different places that we can do this besides Facebook that maybe we can see each other, or maybe it's a little bit more accessible for everyone. But at the very least, let's do this on Facebook. Now, I won't do it on my page because I don't want anybody to feel like I'm stepping on toes and I own this or anything like that. I'll create another Facebook page for the non-jam unofficial party session, and we'll invite, the Houston line dancers, Texas line dancers, anything. My plan is to hopefully get this lined out by the end of August, so that we'll have all of September and October up till the date to get everyone aware and invited into it. And then we can just play the music and dance. Why not, right? I mean, we're stuck at home. I'll have my little setup here. If any other instructors out there, or if you know of any other instructors, Texas, we're gonna try to still keep this within our Texas family. Now, anybody out there can join us. I'm just talking about instructors exclusively. If anybody feels comfortable and would like to lead some dances in a segment, one thing that we can do is have, multiple people be admins on the group page. And we'll just like on Streamline, just like on Rob stuff, we'll just have our assignments or 30-minute assignments. That's probably even better, where you would I'll take these 4 or 5 dances for my 30-minute segment, and we'll just go live from different places and have different people just lead. You don't have to do a walkthrough. They're just the dances that you love the best and that you'll want to dance. And maybe we'll have some people that want to do the floor split beginner stuff, and some people do the intermediate, which is totally fine. But that's an idea, is just to have instructors. We have the full list of dances, and I'll send out my email and say, tell me which ones you want to do, and I'll set up a schedule. And then the instructors can come live. I'll do 12, I'll do 12:30, I'll do 1 o'clock, I'll do 1:30. and you would just go live during your time segment and lead those dances. So then we get to see everybody's faces, not just Britt leading the whole session, but I'll do as many dances as needed to make sure that we get through them all. Okay, so that's an idea I want to put out there now that we know Jam is canceled, but we're still going to dance. We're not going to let COVID break us, and we're going to dance all of these dances one way or another. Okay? So throwing that out there, I'll be sending out some information or messages to those instructors that I know might be interested, especially people that have led things at like Elsa's socials and stuff like that. But any help I can get from you guys, 100% accept anything I can get, because it could potentially be a big thing, but I'm happy to organize it. Yeah. Okay, that being said, we're gonna move on to our Jam primary dance, Catch. Catch is a 32 count 4-wall dance, intermediate, by Grace David and Joe Thompson. They taught this at the Crystal Boot Awards 2020. Yes, thank you, Michelle. I would love it. Yeah. And you could do it from your house. You could do it from, your center or wherever. I know if being on a weekend, I would love to get into the Bel Air Rec Center and lead it from there. I just don't know if that's feasible because they might not even be open then. Who knows? But I have my dining room. Sandy, yes. Loving it. I'll be contacting y'all for sure. We'll see if we can get, I think 30-minute segments is good because you can easily squeeze in 4 to 5 dances. We might stick it at 4 just so that there is some break time in between for everybody to get water and have the next person sign on. But I think if we have everyone take on like 4 to 5 dances, we don't even need that many people to lead it. But yeah, that would be that was great. A fun class. Again, welcome, Elsa. You missed our talk about non-jam. We need you, girl. We're gonna in October, when the jam would be, let's do a jam party, yeah? Or a non-jam unofficial party. Don't want any part of that. Maybe we'll call it the Bamboree, Bam, La Bam. But let's do all of the dances, yeah? We're gonna dance all of the dances that we've learned. Just do it virtually, right? Okay, so Catch, next week. You'll wanna be here. Look at the lesson, go over it. Next week, I'll do the walkthrough of the both turn and non-turn version. We'll go through it slowly, then we'll go through it quick, and then we'll put it to music, okay? And we might dance it a couple times. Anyway, I'll take suggestions anytime, you guys. So now's the time, especially since jam is done. We're gonna be focusing on anything we want. So y'all have a good weekend. I'll post this up to Facebook immediately and up to YouTube later tonight. See y'all, bye.